8 strangers enter a silent room. They are told there is only one question. One final question that will decide their future. But there is one problem. No one knows what the question is. And if they break the rules, they are immediately disqualified. Tonight, this interview becomes something far more dangerous than they expected. This is Mind Unfolded. Until the next fracture in reality. 8 candidates arrive at a mysterious building. Each of them passed every previous stage of the recruitment process. Now they face the final test. They enter a quiet white room. Inside the room, there are only 8 desks, 8 pencils, 8 answer sheets, and a single clock counting down from 80 minutes. A guard stands silently near the door. Then the examiner enters the room. He calmly explains the rules. There are only 3 rules. They must not speak to him. They must not spoil their paper. And they must not leave the room. If they break any rule, they are immediately disqualified. After explaining the rules, and he asks one simple question. Does anyone have any questions? No one answers. So the exam begins. The candidates turn their papers over, and suddenly, everyone freezes. The papers are completely blank. There is no question, no instructions, nothing at all. Confusion spreads across the room. But no one dares to speak, because they already know the rules. They cannot ask the examiner anything. One candidate panics. He thinks the paper is defective, so he writes on it anyway. Immediately, the guard removes him from the room. He is disqualified. Now the others understand something important. The rules are real, and they are being watched carefully. The remaining candidates begin analyzing the situation. If there is no question on the paper, then maybe the question is somewhere else. Maybe the test is not about knowledge. Maybe it is about intelligence, observation, or cooperation. Each candidate represents a different personality. One of them begins giving nicknames to everyone, because they were told not to reveal their real names. There is white, black, brown, blonde, dark, deaf, and others. They slowly begin working together, trying to understand what the hidden question might be. One candidate suggests something interesting. Maybe the question is invisible. Maybe it appears only under certain conditions. They test the paper under the light. Nothing appears. Then they try heat. Still nothing. But suddenly, something unexpected happens. The lights in the room go out for a moment, and when they return, everyone becomes more nervous. Something is wrong. This test is not normal. One candidate starts looking carefully around the room. Then he realizes something disturbing. There are cameras hidden everywhere. They are being watched the entire time. Every movement is recorded. This changes everything. Now they understand the exam is psychological. Someone is observing how they behave under pressure. Trust begins to disappear, and suspicion begins to grow. They discuss how to find a solution to this problem. Everyone tries to understand exactly what is happening, but they can't find the solution. Suddenly, a female candidate thinks that the solution is on the paper and that it requires a substance to reveal it. And there's only water to reveal the question they are looking for. She started using fire to bring down the water, and when the water came down, they placed the paper underneath it. Something started to appear on it, but disappeared quickly. Suddenly, the guard approaches the girl with the idea, takes her, and expels her from the exam because she broke the rules. The black man becomes furious with the one who caused this and tries to hit him. But when he utters, "I will turn off your light," the electricity goes out. Then the villain forces a candidate to tear his paper to remove him from the exam. He succeeds in this and removes him from the exam. The black man gets angry at him and hits him in the face, causing him to faint. Then he ties him up and puts his necktie in his mouth. Doubt begins again between them. The other person tries to interrogate the candidate and starts torturing her to make her confess. But she doesn't know anything, so he leaves her. They began searching for each other to be sure, but suddenly the other's condition deteriorated. A candidate tries to give him the medicine, but the one who was torturing her stops her, and the pill falls into the drain. She tries to call for help, but the guard expels her because she violated the rules. Another candidate retrieves the pill and gives it to him, and he regains consciousness. Things start to get tense. He sees the gun and rushes toward it, but the black man struggles with him and takes the gun, although he quickly takes it back. He starts pressuring them to withdraw. The blonde signals to the black man, and when she exits the door, the light goes out. He starts shooting, hitting the black man who falls, then heads toward the blonde, but the test time runs out. That blonde saw glasses on the ground and remembered that candidate. The violent person went to the window and tried to communicate with the supervisor. He felt guilty and tried to commit suicide, but the supervisor stopped him and he withdrew from the test. The blonde picked up the glasses and tried to read the paper and found the hidden number. Suddenly, that mysterious candidate entered. The blonde began to connect the events that had happened before, and the supervisor and the mysterious candidate started explaining things to her, and she asked them about the black man, and they told her that he was fine and that they were trying to make a drug that regenerates cells. So the black man stands up, and the blonde goes to accept the mission from the company owner, who is the mysterious candidate. Here ends our movie. I hope you enjoyed it. Follow our channel for more fun.